Good morning, dears, and welcome to Super Coaching for UPSC by Textbook. And today we meet here to discuss one of the another important topic related to current affair, that is cotton sector. So let me tell you that why we have decided to discuss this session related to cotton sector. The reason is that in the budget speech, our finance minister has increased the budget allocation for the textile industry, that is 27.6%, and that they have increased especially for 600 crore rupees for cotton. They have increased that Cotton Corporation of India 600 crore rupees for Cotton Corporation of India. So they have increased it for the MSP operation. So that's why it has become important to discuss, and that's why we meet here to discuss this session. So let me tell you that in what manner we are going to proceed with this session. First of all, I will discuss that context as I discussed already, and after that I will discuss the status of cotton sector in India, especially that I will discuss some facts and figures related to production and consumption, that we will discuss it in terms of the world and the global scenario as well as in context to India. After that, I will discuss the significance of cotton sector. After that, I will discuss that what are the regions that there is a decrease in the production of the cotton. That from 2001 to 2013-14, the production increased to 3 times. Okay. After that, there is a decline in the production of the cotton. So what are the reasons for that? We will discuss that thing. After that, we will discuss that that this decrease in the production was because of the attack by the or resistance to the Bt cotton toxin by the insecticide, and because of that there is continuous that means decrease in the productivity of the cotton. Because of that, production has decreased. So we will discuss that what measures government of India has taken to reduce or to eliminate the insects, the attack of insects on the Bt cotton. And after that, we will discuss that what measures government of India has taken to increase the production of the cotton. So let's start, because it is about the that means 600 crore rupees has been allocated by CCI, Cotton Corporation of India, to have the MSP operation. And MSP is nothing but minimum support price, and this MSP is nothing but the confidence to the farmers that the government is giving, that whatever amount you are going to produce, we are here to purchase that, and that is just to increase the production of particular crop. So that means the government of India wanted to increase the production. That's why we are discussing all these things. So we are going to discuss each and every aspect of the cotton in detail. So let's start our session. As I talked about that, we already discussed the context, but let me explain once again that in the budget speech, the finance minister of India increased the budget allocation for the textile industry in general, for 27.6%, and they have allocated 600 crore rupees to CCI, Cotton Corporation India of India, for the MSP operation. This is MSP operation, cotton MSP operation. So what is, now let me tell you that what is cotton. Cotton is nothing but a most important fiber and cash crop that is being produced in during the Rabi season. Cotton is most important fiber and cash crop that is being cultivated during the Rabi season, and it is has the dominant role in the industrial and agriculture economy of the country. What is cotton? Cotton is a fiber. Cotton is a fiber and a cash crop. That means there can be two type of crop. One is cash crop, other is that means which are for the food crop. So it is something which is cash crop, and that has an important role for industry and the agriculture economy of India. So that means it has the contribution for the industries as well as for the agriculture. So that is, now let me tell you that what are the status of cotton. Uh, uh, production and export. That means first we will discuss that what is the status of cotton production and export in world scenario, the global scenario, and what is in Indian context. So what is that means we can talk about that the four, that Brazil, India, USA and China is the producer. Okay, they are the leading producer of the cotton. That India, China, Brazil and USA is the leading producer of the cotton. And the C4 countries, including Cote d'Ivoire. C4 country, we will discuss what is the C4 country, including Cote d'Ivoire. They are the 5 country which is exporting 90% of their cotton production. And these C4 countries are the countries of West Africa. Okay, they are that Benin, Burkina Faso, Chad and Mali. That means these 4 countries, they are exporting 90% of their cotton production. Although they are not in the top exporter. The top exporter of the world is USA. That contribute 28%. That means the USA accounts for 28% in the world export. But there are 5 countries which are exporting 90% of their production. They are Benin, Burkina Faso, Chad and Mali and Cote d'Ivoire. So this is that world scenario. When we talk about in context to India, India is the largest producer of cotton. India is the largest producer of the cotton in world. And Gujarat, that means the leading producer of cotton in India is Gujarat. After that it is Punjab. After that it is Maharashtra. And India is the second largest consumer of the cotton. Largest producer and second largest consumer of the cotton in the world. Okay, and India stands for the first in the world cotton acreage. And India is the third largest exporter of the cotton. It accounts for 8% of the world export, cotton export. So it accounts for 8% of world cotton export. So this is about the status. Now let me tell you the significance of cotton. When we talk about the significance of cotton, so we can talk about that this is there is roughly 2/3, that contribution of the cotton is roughly 2/3 in the India's total textile fiber consumption. That means whatever textile is being produced, whatever fiber is being used, that 60% fiber belongs to the cotton. So that means cotton has roughly 2/3 share in the India's total textile fiber consumption. 66%, almost 66%. Textile in India is being that means produced or being produced through the cotton fibers. So, and it play an important role for the employment generation, that it gives the employment directly or indirectly to 6 million people. 6 million farmers are directly or indirectly involved in the that means cultivation of the cotton crops. Not only this, we can talk about that there is 4% contribution of the cotton in Indian GDP. 4% contribution. Indian GDP. We can also talk about that cotton seed. Cotton seed is the country's third largest domestically produced vegetable oil. That cotton seed is the third largest domestically produced vegetable oil. Not only this, that cotton seed cake, that is a protein rich feed ingredient for livestock and poultry, is the second biggest feed meal. That means the cotton seed cake is being feeded for poultry and livestock, and that is the second largest feed component after soybean. Not only this, when we talk about due to its economic importance, due to its economic importance, cotton is also known as white gold. Cotton is also known as white gold. And we can also talk about that it is being produced in semi-arid areas, and that is tropical crop, and it is being cultivated in the Rabi season, and the temperature requirement is 22 to 30 degree. So these are all about the cotton. Now when we talk about the significance, now we are talking about that what are the present issues of the cotton production. What are the present issues? So when we talk about the present issues, as I talked about, that since 2001 to 2013-14, India's cotton production in terms of lint almost tripled from 140 lakh to 398 lakh bales of 170 kg each. That means production, that means in just 13 years, the production of cotton tripled. But after that, there is continuous decline that we can see with this graph. That means highest production was 566, and that was in 2013. That was after that there is continuous decline. There is decline in the production, and in 2021 it is only 447. So that means there is continuous decline in the production of the cotton. So that is the most important issue which should be addressed. That's why that government of India has increased the allocation for cotton sector to the CCI for MSP operation, so that the production, that the farmers can be motivated to produce more and more cotton. So that means why it is like that? Because of the pink valve. This is a insect which have developed over a period of time, and this production was increased because of the adoption of BT technology. That means we were using the BT cotton, we were using the genetically modified seeds for the production of cotton, and that means we were using the advanced technology, and because of that the production tripled in just 13 years. But over the period of time, that means the insects, that is pink bollworm, they have developed a resistance from the BT toxin. They have developed the resistance from the BT toxin. Because of that, now that means that the productivity of that beet is not that much which used to be in the period of 2001 to 2013-14. Because this insect has developed the resistance from the BT toxin, which has reduced the productivity. That's why, that is the reason. So now we are going to discuss that what are the reasons why this is, okay. So why that India production is falling continuously, why the production of cotton is falling continuously in India. So the thing is that as I talked about, there is a large infectation of pink boll to feed the cotton bolls, affecting the lint quality and yield. Uneven, other important is uneven rainfall and agriculture sinkage. That means, as we talked about, that there is erratic nature, okay, erratic nature of monsoon, and because of the climate change, there should not be. In the, as I talked about, that the production that it is a Rabi crop, and that means it is being produced in the humid area, semi-arid area or humid area, and it is tropical crop. So the thing is, that means that frost is not good for the production of cotton. But many times because of this climate change, there is frost condition, okay. During the Rabi season there is frost condition. Because of that, and why it is? Because of the climate change, and because of that the production has also decreased. So that means uneven rainfall. That means many regions, that as I talked about, that there should not be semi-arid area or humid area. So that means earlier the regions which were not having that rainfall, they were very much good for the production of crops. But now because of climate change there is that rainfall in those areas. Because of that the production is decreasing. And why it is? Because of the climate change. So that means there is uneven rainfall and agriculture shrinkage. Other is, there is rising cost of the cultivation. Why rising cost of the cultivation? Because there is need to, in order to take care of the insect, there is need to have the spray. And those insects earlier, that this bt cotton was increase the productivity, because this pink wallworm has developed the resistance, there is need to spray insecticide, and because of that the cost of cultivation has increased. And because of the increase in the cost of cultivation, the production has reduced. So other is climate induced change in the pest dynamics, that as we talked about, that because of the climate change, and there is rampant sale of unauthorized seed. Okay, that means there is rampant sale of the unauthorized seeds and unchecked pesticides spray. That means on the name of the bt cotton, they are the shopkeepers are selling non-bt cotton seeds, and that they are that means selling the pest of not so good quality. And there is also the local price and decline in the demand from China. So, and USA on a product from the China Xinjiang province, and there is impact of the Russia-Ukraine conflict as well, because Russia is also a producer of the this Ukraine is the producer of the cotton, and Russia is the that means have the demand of cotton. Because of this conflict of Russia-Ukraine, there is decline. So that is the reasons. Now we are going to discuss that what should be the measures, how we can control this infection of pink bollworm. So first of all, there is need to spray insecticides. Okay, there is need to spray the insecticide to stop to eradicate the attack of pink bollworm. And there is, that means there is need to disrupt the mating of this insecticide, so that their population cannot be increased. Very first is there is need to have the spray of insecticides, and that spray may be in the form of prophenos, it may be in the form of indoxacarb, it may be in the form of cypermethicillin, etc. That means these are the name of the insecticide spray which can be used by the farmer to eradicate the attack of insects in order to increase the productivity. If the productivity will increase, automatically the production will increase. So that means the farmer has to use the spray. And that should be of the good quality spray of insecticides, and that insecticide may be in the form of prefenophos, it may be in the form of indoxacarb, it may be in the form of cypermethrin, okay, etc. So these are the some of the name of insecticides. Okay, not only this, there is need to disrupt the mating of the that means insects, so that their population cannot be can be controlled. Okay, so there is need to disrupt the mating, and that means and there is need to have the central insecticide board and registration committee. There is need to have the central insecticide board and registration committee under the agriculture ministry to approve the two meeting disruptive products. Because what happened, that means their period is 35 to 40 days, and that means that is being produced, cotton is being produced in 180 days, and in that means during a season they meet at least 4 times. So there is need to disrupt this meeting, okay, meeting. So there is need to have the PB cotton as well, and there is SPAT PWD. Okay, this is a flowable emulsion formulation technology for delivering gossypular. So this is that means how we can control the uh, insect. Okay, that spread of insects. Now we are going to discuss that what are the measures the government of India has taken to promote the cotton production. One important measure is technology mission of cotton. Government of India is running the technology mission on cotton. Also there is national food security mission for the production of the commercial crops. Okay, there is national food security mission for the commercial crops, and there is minimum support price, the provision for minimum support price, and we are discussing it because of this only, because the 600 crore rupees has been allocated to CCI CCI, Cotton Corporation of India, for the MSP. That's why we are discussing it. So that means what are the measures? The technology mission is there for the cotton production of cotton. There is also national food security mission for the commercial crops. There is the government of India is providing minimum support price, and there is also the Cotton Corporation of India Limited, that is instrumental for giving the MSP, that is instrumental for announcing the MSP for the cotton crops. And there is also a CICR, that is nothing but Central Institute for Cotton Research. That government of India has established Central Institute for Cotton Research in Nagpur in 1976. Okay, and that has been established by ICAR, Indian Council for Agriculture Research. Indian Council for Agriculture Research has established ICR, the Central Institute for Cotton Research in Nagpur in 1976, so that means the measures can be taken for the eradication of insects, so that there can be research and development for the increasing the productivity, so that the modern technology can be adopted. So that is nothing but the measures or the steps taken by the government of India in order to increase the production of the cotton in India. And this is all about our today's session. If there is any doubt, let me know, otherwise we stop here. If there is any doubt, let me know, otherwise we stop here. Thank you very much, dears. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.